and I've actually become very passionate about it. I'm about finances. This week I was listening to a speaker who was talking about 7 currencies that buy money. And one of the currencies was meekness, humility, and teachability. So he said, do not have an I know it all attitude if you want to know about wealth and to be financially independent. So as a point of action, I've actually noted down that I need to check out Davos. I had not heard about them, so definitely it's my homework for the week. Would you define financial independence and explain how my earlier quote by Robert Kiyosaki relates to the concept of financial independence?
Thanks, Stefazo. So 3 things that I would want to say right at the onset. The first thing is that for you to attain financial independence, you've got to have a plan. So most of what we'll talk about today is about having a plan. You're not going to become financially independent by accident. I think let me just make it very, very clear. You have to have a plan. We've spoken about inequality, how inequality is worsening. That's a global reality. It's a reality and has been a reality in South Africa for many years. So you've got to have a plan. The second thing that we'll highlight here is that it's a process. It's a process. You've got to go through a process. And most of what we'll talk about, is all about the 3, steps in that process. But also it's a mindset. It's a mindset where, which is underpinned by developing the right habits. At the beginning of this show, Tafazo, you quoted what Robert Kiyosaki said, and he says there's a difference between how the poor and the rich conduct their affairs. The rich invest first and they spend afterwards. The poor do the opposite. When they get money, they spend first and they invest afterwards. So one of the things that we would want to say there is that the way you manage your budget, particularly if you want to be financially independent, should be such that you prioritize investment. In last week's show, Tafazo, we highlighted that everyone should have a plan of separating at least 10% of their disposable income towards, investment. So let me go to your question. What is financial independence? Here is how I would put it very, very simply, Tafazo. We all have expenses. We all have expenses on a monthly basis. We have to incur certain expenses. What most people do is that they cover those expenses from their salaries or from their earned, income. So when we talk about income, we've to introduce the concept of quality of income. So before I define what financial independence is, let's just also state this fact that incomes are not the same. There are certain incomes that have got a higher quality than other incomes. For example, let me just compare 2 kinds of incomes. Let's just say person A earns 100 rands and their income is from a salary. And then person B also gets 100 rands on a monthly basis, but their income is from dividends that come from investments. When you look at these 2 income streams, the one who is earning a salary has got an income stream which has got a lower quality compared to the one who is earning dividends. So what is a quality income stream? A quality income stream is an income stream that you get without much effort. In other words, it's an income stream that does not require your active involvement. That's an income stream that has got a higher quality. So when we talk about the concept of financial independence, we're talking about you being able to generate on a monthly basis a quality income stream that does not require your active involvement. That quality income stream is what we are referring to as passive income. So it's income that comes to your bank account without your active involvement. That income stream is to be generated from an asset base. And that asset base could be investments, it could be a property, whatever it is. So when you get to a situation where your passive income covers your monthly expenses, at that stage, you have become financially independent. So if you look at the situation of most people, they cover their monthly expenses from an income stream of a low quality, that is salary. So in that passive income stream, we are not including a salary. A salary does not qualify as part of the definition of a passive income stream. So financial independence is where you are generating a passive income which is greater than your monthly expenses. And that's what we call financial independence. It's something that does not happen by accident unless you get an inheritance, which only the rich can pass to their children. Unless you get an inheritance. The situation with most people is you go to school and then you get a job, and then once you get a job, you start earning a salary. At that point, you're not financially independent. At that point, then the question may be asked: what if I get to retirement and I'm earning, a pension? Can I be said to be financially independent? At that stage, statistics are showing us that when most people retire, it's unlikely that you will be able to generate an income stream from your retirement savings that would cover your monthly expenses, your current monthly expenses. So when we talk about financial independence, we're talking about being able to generate an income stream which covers your current lifestyle. We need to distinguish, and for the purposes of this show, I normally make a distinction between financial security, financial independence, and financial freedom, because sometimes those terms can be used interchangeably. And the way we make a distinction is we define financial security as a passive income stream which covers your basic living expenses. So at that stage, at least you have attained financial security. Then if you get to a stage where your passive income covers your current lifestyle, then you have attained financial independence. You may get to a stage where your passive income covers your ideal lifestyle. So the ideal lifestyle that we're talking about here for most people is it has to do with luxury expenses. Going on holiday, for example, buying a Rolex watch, or anything that you consider to be ideal. If you get to a stage where your passive income can finance your ideal lifestyle, then you have attained financial freedom. So it's a process. We start with financial security, financial independence, and then eventually you get to a stage where you've attained financial freedom. And that's where we would want to be. It's a process. It's as a result of a deliberate plan, that we have to execute on. So let me stop there, Tafadzwa. I hope that